Glycerine by Bush. Alright gang, so here we are. We're going to learn the song Glycerine by Bush. And I'm going to do this in a couple of different ways. First, I'm going to show you the original recording way. I'm going to show you it's on electric guitar with a little breakup distortion and bar chords. And after that, I'm going to show you how to play it on acoustic with a capo. Because say you wanted to play this around a campfire and you had just your acoustic guitar, these bar chords, they can start hurting your fingers pretty quick. So I'm going to go through a version with the acoustic guitar as well. It's going to be a little bit easier than the electric version. But here, grab your electric guitar. I'm going to take off my distortion so that you can hear the chords a little bit better. The first thing we're going to play is an F bar. We're going to fully bar that first fret. And remember, my secret to bar chords is rather than putting your finger flat, you're going to roll that finger to the side, especially on these chords, on these frets that are towards the end of the neck. This is where the tension is probably the greatest, so you want to roll that to the side. Make sure your bar's clean. Mine sounds good. So we want to add our second finger out here on the G, and 3 and 4, 2 frets from the bar on the A and D strings, and this makes an E major form bar chord, an E-shaped bar chord, because it uses the E string as the bass. So this is F, an F bar. All right. Now, you're not going to play the whole thing all the time. When you hit your distortion, you're going to be palm muting. You see, I'm probably going through the G. Now, you don't have to be exact with that, and then I'm palm muting, chuck, chuck. So I'm going, chuck, ba, 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 ba. And then maybe at the end, do a down up right there. So, ba, ba, ba. And then we're going to change chords. We're going to do a 5-6 bar, or 5 out of the 6 strings on the 3rd fret. And then we're going to put our 3rd and 4th fingers out here on the D and G strings, 5th fret. So this is going to make a C2. Actually, you know what? Instead of a 5-6 bar, we're going to bar all of it. And I'm going to show you why in a second. The way I think the guitarist on Glycerine, the guitarist for Bush, I think he's doing this holding a full bar. So you get that chunkier sound also making the E string part of this C2 chord. All right, so you're playing exactly what you did on the F. You're going to go... Then you're going to move up 2 frets. Same thing, keep the full bar. And then all the way down to that 1st fret. Now this, you might have to push a little bit more because we're down here at the bottom. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but look at my 2nd finger. My 2nd finger is pushing against my bar to give it just a little more oomph, a little more heft, so that it's easier to play. So let's look at this. So you see I'm focusing on the lower strings, and never once did I play the high E in that. I might have grabbed the B in some of these chords. And that's what I hear a lot on the recording. I hear him playing these shapes, and he's focusing mainly on the lower strings, but every once in a while he will hit the B string, right? So... Now, let's hit a little distortion here and see how that sounds along with our palm mutes. Let's try this. Now, that's for the verses and the choruses too, actually. There's a little tag I'm about to show you. But when he plays the chorus, he opens this up a little bit. He goes... He basically stops palm muting, and he's just going... Still playing that chug. right, so then he opens up for the chorus, right? And then the last part, he goes, glycerine. So there's a little chica chica thing going on here. All right, so here we go. Chica, chica, ba ba, chica chica. Chica chica. So there's a couple things you can do there. Let's try it with distortion. There you go. So you can get those chicas in there. Make sure you put those in there. There's one more part when we go to the bridge. Na, 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 na. And all he's doing right there, he's switching from a D2. Na, 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 na. And then we go back to the beginning. All right, that's the entire song. That's all the different parts. If you listen to the recording and you take those parts, you know, the part chug, the full strum, the little chicas part, and then the bridge, you have all the different parts of that song. So let me do this. I want to do this again. But I want to do it with an acoustic guitar this time, and I'll show you some different things you can do to make this a little bit easier. Holding that full F bar on an acoustic, that's, pun intended, a little bit of a stretch. All right, so here we go. I got my capo on the first fret, and now instead of an F bar, I'm just going to play an E chord. And I'm going to do the same chug thing. Here we go. All right, and for the next chord, I'm going to play a B sus4. Now, keep in mind, this version might sound a little bit different, but we're trying to get rid of these bars, right? Because playing bars on an acoustic for an entire song, that'll wear your hand out pretty quick. So here we go. Take it up 2 frets. Down 2. Back to E. So if you're trying to make it through with an acoustic, you can use those chords E, B, C sharp, minor 7, A2. Same chugging pattern that you did with the acoustic. And then you can do a full strum. It'd have been easier than you, that you wanted to. And then for the chica part, you could go. Do a little, like kind of like an acoustic slap. You mute the strings here. Right? I'm muting them here and here. And now for the bridge, all you've got to do is go up to the C sharp minor. And then back to the E. And that is Glycerine by Bush. Glycerine. All right, did that help? I hope it did. If it did, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Do all the things that help out the channel. We really appreciate that here at Chevin's Music. Remember, I teach a guitar course called Guitar 101, built from the ground up for beginners. If that's something you're interested in, I have that link in my description, so go check that out. I also teach private lessons, one-on-one via Zoom. I teach people all over the world. Shoot me an email. Would love to speak with you about that. I have affiliate links to all of my gear, my picks, my hats, this beautiful Epiphone ES335, one of my favorite guitars to play. Go check out those links in the description. Anything you click helps out the channel just a little bit. What song should I do next? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you at the next one, and keep on picking.